We're going to do Farta Missoula.
Got him.
Little joke there for all my potheads. That's what you call fans of this guy. Alexander's there, right?
Yeah, he is.
So if you had to pick, like... we were going to check this out, remember?
Oh, yeah. Do we have any more great runes that we have to do at a tower?
I think yes.
Or do we do them all?
I'm going to be honest with you, Nate.
I'm going to be honest.
I think we might have some. We might have some indeed. Or we might not. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell. Looks like Melania's great rune needs some doing. So did Melania. Looking fine with that nude bare butt. Coming in clutch like Best Buy. Did we ever tell that story?
No, I think you just said an inside joke that like no one got.
Oh, like one time we were at Best Buy and these guys were looking for a controller. I think that they wanted to resell. That's what I think it was. Because it was like the gold controller for PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was one of those ones that wasn't easy to find, right?
Right.
And all of a sudden, this guy just screams from the aisle next to us, "I found it! Best Buy's coming in clutch!" And we were just both like, what is wrong with you? And I think that was a collective moment where we were both happy to not be another person.
Right.
You know, there's like a lot of moments in your and my life where we're like, why am I me? Why do other people have this like better than me? But that was a moment where I think you and I could just like really come together after coming together.
Right.
And just be happy to be us.
Yeah, at least I was definitely.
Oh, you think I still wasn't?
I don't think you were.
You think like I've had such a bad life that I was still unhappy?
I think so.
Why does this one fart?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of times, being in the nerd community...
It shouldn't be a thing.
It should not be a thing, but it is. I'd say about 50% of the time, I am very happy that I am not other nerds. Because there are some nerds like that guy who's like, Best Buy coming in clutch! And like some other nerds, I'm looking at you, Dungeons and Dragons, and, you know...
What's wrong with Dungeons and Dragons?
There are some tryhards.
Oh yeah, there are some.
There are some.
There's also a lot of people who just have fun with it.
Oh, sure. And those people are fine. But there are some, like, just...
You get the N pass, the Nate pass. Right.
There are just some, like, grease lords.
Grease lords.
And some people where I'm like, what is happening here?
Right.
So there are people out like that, or people, like, who play League. Not everyone. There are some...
Dude, your roommate.
There are some... I'm not even going to describe them. There are some people who play League that are just like, what is happening here?
Well, we've talked before. Oh, jeez, I'm stuck. We've talked before about that. You had a roommate that just completely ruined that for you.
Yeah, he did.
Because,
okay.
In short, because Nate will go on a whole thing about it if I don't interject
here.
Nate had a roommate that was like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
And good guy, quality person.
Mm-hmm. Fine person.
And then he started playing League, and he just became obsessive, and he barely went to class. He, stopped being friends with all of his friends. He, alienated everyone around him. He completely fumbled some girl he was trying to date.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get out of combat so I can fast travel, because I think I need to fast travel up here. Oh.
Well, that's a tunnel.
I don't know, actually. I don't know how you get here.
Well, if you fast travel to the one on the right, that one.
Well, I have to get out of this area, I guess, first. Basically, the guy just really messed up.
Yeah.
He messed up all his friendships. He messed up his relationships and everything. Now, I guess that could be, something more about, video game addiction or whatever. Maybe not necessarily League. But I have noticed that, League in particular is just very life-consuming.
Right.
For a lot of people,
Yeah, it definitely is. And the people that it consumes are people that usually have never heard of a shower. No offense. And
how is that no offense?
Because I know there's some League players out there like, Rory! It's like, well...
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, that's inherently offensive. Why say no offense?
Good call. Full offense. Take a shower.
I mean full offense to you. Good sir. Oh my.
Yeah, anyways, so like there are some people in the nerd community that I'm like, I'm happy I'm not you.
Right.
I'm happy that I'm a nice nerd.
Like a normal
Which
nerd.
most of the nerds are fine. You know, most of the nerds are perfectly fine people.
I don't know how to get there.
I don't know either.
Should I just leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can double back to that. How about that?
Okay.
Maybe.
Now, what was the Melania's Great Soul?
Melania's Great Ruin.
It
It was actually Melania Trump's great ass.
Nice.
Hey, I got to this. We had missed this before on our way through here.
I'm very happy we got here.
We got a poison bloom. It's like a huge deal. I think it's going to affect the rest of our playthrough, actually.
I think so too. It's called the Isolated Divine Tower. So, pull up your map.
I will. I was just busy, like, destroying that guy's ball.
That island there is where we have to take the rune.
I hate these things. They are actually really scary.
I know.
What was the point of them? Like, in lore, who the heck made that?
I don't know. The same people that made that tower thing from Demon Souls.
Well, what's really creepy is it has, like, an opening that it pulls you into.
Well, it reminds me of like one of those like old torture machine things.
An Iron Maiden.
Yeah, Iron Maiden, thank you.
No worries. You know why I know that? The band.
The band Iron Maiden?
Yeah. That's the only reason I know that, because I remember seeing that and being like, what, you know, is there like a meaning to that name?
Right.
Okay.
What's happening over there?
Well, your jacket teleported to be in my way again.
Oh, okay.
No, I just ran into something. Sorry. We're having a real life difficulty.
Sounds like a first world problem here.
Soulsborne players can, like, do everything in games and become a god out of nothing, but they can't move their office chair. And I just demonstrated that. Nascent butterfly.
Okay.
What would you think if I told you it was pronounced Naskent?
Well, I thought it was pronounced nascent.
That is what it is.
No, you said nascent.
No, it's nascent.
Nascent butterfly? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I stuttered.
I don't know.
Maybe you just make fun of people who have speech impediments.
I mean, I do that all the time. When Joe Biden was running for president, I had a field day.
I mean, I still make fun of him, and I have a speech impediment.
Yeah.
I have a bad stutter.
No, you don't. I've never heard it.
No, I do.
No, I know your disabilities.
You're right.
And
I'm
you
sorry.
do not have a stutter.
I'm sorry, you're right. Go
I am
Biden.
speaking for you.
I love when people speak for me, especially when it's white people doing it.
Well,
I watched a Bill Burr clip the other day that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen, where he was talking about how the Me Too movement and like the whole woke movement was about people of color for like 10 seconds, and then white women found a way to make it about themselves.
that's pretty accurate, yeah.
And he was like, you supported us for millennia of crimes against humanity, and you're gonna ditch us now? And then he brought up Emmett Till, kind of. He was basically, like, he didn't say it by name, but he basically said something like, and you know, in the past when you wanted some black dick, then later on you just say, it wasn't even my idea, it was rape. And he's like, but now you're gonna get out of line.
Wilbur is so funny.
I was about in tears. Dude, that guy is like the one guy who could come into a room, make fun of me, and I'd be laughing with him.
Right.
You know? I really like his style.
He's just a funny guy.
His style of comedy is really good.
Yeah.
And it's hard to hate him. You know, 'cause
well,
like,
there are people out there that do.
I know, but like, there's a lot of comedians who I think their character they play or their act comes off very like self-absorbed.
Right.
And like, oh, I actually am this person, and I think I'm better than you. I never have gotten that from him.
No, he just seems like he actually just seems like a nice guy, but he's very witty and...
I'm giving Jill a thumbnail here.
Nice. Nice thumbnail. Hey, so I had a question here.
Yeah, you have a questionnaire?
I have a questionnaire.
While I'm playing.
So, you know how in like gangs and stuff like that, there's like rival gangs and like gang warfare and stuff like that?
Yeah, is this a racial thing?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, kind of, but no.
Oh.
Does the clan with a K have rival clans? Like, do they have like clan wars?
when they get together and they have their fights, it's a clash of clans.
Right.
You know that? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I think there probably would be one.
Like, would there be like an Alabama branch of the Klan and like a Mississippi branch of the Klan, and they like hate each other or something?
Well, there's the Ku Klux Klan. There's the black bougie businessmen. There's
What?
the Asian anal acrobats. Like
okay.
every like race has their own.
I didn't know where you were going.
Yeah,
I was like, the black bougie businessman? Who is this?
businessmen.
That's
I
what I
feel like
said.
you just can't.
I
hear.
said businessmen.
No, you didn't. You said businessmen.
I said businessmen, but it was quick.
Play back the footage.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also the Latino larynx lickers. They're just really good at deep at kissing. At kissing.
At MGS1ing, that guy from MGS1. You know the guy I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. All right.
Nice.
Great Rune.
Well, what does that do?
Well, let's see. Usually it gives us some kind of lore, for sure.
Well, then we have to go to the Two Fingers and then get a weapon or something.
Yeah, we're going to do that. A great rune of the Shardbearer Melania. The blessing of this half-rotted rune reduces the healing power of Flask of Crimson Tears, and yet, due to the infusion of Melania's Spirit of Resistance, attacks made immediately after receiving damage will partially recover HP. That's not very good. Melania is daughter to Queen Marika and Radagon, and her great rune should have been the most sacred of all. It's interesting that it got messed up, because of her Scarlet Rotten.
Right. Well, let's bring this to the Two Fingers, and then let's maybe tackle the crumbling Fair Missoula.
Yeah. Yeah, we will in just a second. I was just looking at these.
Hey, Cosmo.
What's he doing?
Let's play down this cord.
Cosmo, knock it off. That'll stop him.
He's done now.
Did you hear him grumble at you?
He's finished.
He says, it is finished.
Hey, I don't appreciate you doing that.
What?
Taking my Lord's name in vain.
Oh, sorry about that. Cosmo, you don't bite people. You be nice.
Cosmo's kind of a goofball.
Speaking of taking the Lord's name in vain, what are your thoughts on the game that prologue is now out, I Am Jesus Christ?
I've never heard of this game.
Oh, you should look it up.
What is
one of the
this
first
game?
quests is to locate John the Baptist for your baptism. Cosmo, knock it off. Yeah, it's called I Am Jesus Christ.
Let me see.
Now, I'm not saying I am, I'm saying the game is
You're saying
called
that's
that.
the title.
Yeah.
7 out of 10 on Steam.
Oh, right, the Two Fingers.
It's a standalone introduction to the full version of I Am Jesus Christ. Walk in the footsteps of Jesus in this incredible first-person retelling of the story of Christ from birth to resurrection. I mean, I could be into this, actually. I think this could be kind of fun.
Receive power from remembrance.
Oh, what do we get?
Well, we can either get the Ancestral Spirit Horn, restores FP upon defeating enemies.
Is that like a sword?
Yeah, or the Winged Great Horn,
Huh.
which is a weapon. No, this is like some item. I think it's a talisman.
Oh.
Cut from the
okay.
horns of the regal ancestor spirit, a number of new growths bud from the antler-like horns of the fallen king, each glowing with light. Thus does new life grow from death, and from death one obtains power. Then there's the Winged Great Horn. It says, distinctive horns suffused with the power of ancestral spirits. This large wing-shaped specimen is wielded as a weapon of spirit worship in the ancestral spirit worshipping faith. These are considered envoys' wings made to reap the lives of beings which experience no sprouting. Interesting.
I mean, I think... wow. I think the Winged Great Horn seems more useful, but the other one seems kind of interesting. It just doesn't really seem, like, great.
You just want to get the Winged Great Horn?
What do you want?
I don't care.
Let's do the Winged Great Horn, then.
I feel like we're not going to use either of them.
Right.
That's kind of the problem. Whoa. What's this?
Briar?
Worn by Elmer Fudd of the Briar.
Cool.
The winding rusted iron briars are a mark of the guilty and typically indicate a sentence of death. They also cause this armor to deal damage when performing dodge rolls. Oh, it's that armor.
Okay.
Like, every Souls game has this kind of armor. What's this thing? That's cool.
We should buy that. That's Loretta's armor. Oh, I remember Loretta.
We don't have a lot of souls right now, I don't think. Do we? No.
No.
But we could buy that Loretta stuff, at least for now. What was the one? Oh yeah, Royal Knight.
And then is that one? Yeah, there you go. Oh, cool. Yeah, we can wear Loretta's stuff.
Yeah, let's not wear it yet, because I like our pot thing for now.
Well, let's not wear the helmet, but maybe we could put on the armor.
Well, but look, right now our armor matches this. I feel like we should wear this for a little bit, because we just kind of put it on at the end of the last part.
Okay.
You stupid idiot. Sorry.
So I was laughing because I was reading about this I Am Jesus game.
Yeah.
And you can... I Am Jesus Christ.
Okay, thank you.
Players can use telekinesis to enhance their carpentry skills, charge up their Holy Spirit energy to perform miracles.
Sounds like Jesus
Invigorate a wedding reception by turning water into wine. Teleport inside a sick child's bloodstream for healing. And avoid a ball of hellfire that is Satan in the desert.
Wait, do you remember when Jesus teleported inside of someone like Ant-Man?
Yeah, I remember that.
It was pretty cool. You know, do you think that they got the lore right? Like the God lore?
The God... Well, did they insult the official lore book, the Bible?
I don't think so, and I think it's honestly high time the Bible got modernized.
I agree.
Who's going to read that thing now?
I agree.
Oh, it was written thousands of years ago. Oh, yeah. Who's to say it's even true? Yeah, well, I Am Jesus Christ came out this year, bitch, so, like, what are you talking about? Stupid.
Like, stupid atheists.
Idiot.
What are you talking about here?
Oh, you believe some book from thousands of years? No, I don't. I believe in I Am Jesus Christ.
How do you explain that,
video game.
How do you explain that?
Take that, atheists.
Checkmate. Outstanding move.
And what if, like, their catchphrase was, the Bible is finally up to date? It's like, they're just being a dick about it. What the heck is this thing over here? Oh, jeez.
It's a envoy.
I always wanted these guys' armor, but unless it's, like, a really rare thing, I don't think you can get it. Like this guy here.
I mean, yeah, it is a cool armor set.
Yeah, look how neat it is.
Neato.
I don't know, maybe we can look it up sometime. There was one thing I was going to look at here. There's, like, a thing here we never went to.
Okay.
And then I thought after this we could go to the crumbling Farum Azula.
Good call.
Is that racist? Farum Azula?
No.
Is this a boss?
No. In the meantime, I wanted to bring up something here.
And I don't want to discuss it, so go ahead.
What are your thoughts on online recipes? Because I get really annoyed when I'm trying to look up a recipe online, I'm trying to make something, and literally I have to scroll through 100 pages online of people's life stories for the recipe.
I've never looked at this.
Really? You've never looked up recipes online?
No, my wife does the cooking.
Oh.
I don't bother.
I do most of the cooking.
Because,
like, I'm sitting there and, like, it's just a thing for people when they post recipes online. They post, like, their entire life story. Like, they have to post the entire story about the recipe. And it'll be like, well, here's my grandma's life story, because this is my grandma's chicken recipe.
My grandma discovered this when scrounging for food in the
Right.
In the camps.
It's literally, like, paragraphs. And every time I look up a recipe, I'm like, okay, and I'm, like, scrolling on the page until I get to the very bottom. And I'm sitting here like, can we just have the recipe?
You realize we never found this?
This seems like a cool cave.
Yeah. I thought we had been to... Oh, no.
What are those?
What are those? Nice! The return of the best Black Panther reference. Which Black Panther do you think is more influential? The movement that no one cares about, or Chadwick Boseman? Go.
The movement. I mean, Chadwick Boseman, yeah.
All right, good. I just wanted to check and make sure we're on the same page. Does the Black Panthers movement still exist?
Yeah.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
What do they fight for now? Because, like,
Wakanda forever.
Oh, I thought Black Lives Matter took their spot, basically.
No, they fight for Wakanda forever.
Oh. I thought Black Lives Matter kind of, like, took their spot in Lunchline and said, beat it, nerd!
I mean,
then spent all the money on mansions.
I mean, aren't we all the Black Panther movement in our own way.
I mean, aren't we all black lives in our own way? What? What do you say? What do you mean?
Wait, does that mean I get the N-word pass? Oh!
Unfortunate that's the first place your brain went. No one, you
Just
contemplating
trying to
social justice? How does this relate to me saying the N-word? Can you tell me about that, please? Like, how does this correlate to me being able to call people the N-word, actually? I'm not even just going to say it, I'm going to direct it at people.
President Nathan, can we get a nice civil rights act? If I pass this, can I say the N-word? Because if so, then yeah, I'm all for it.
And if no. Oh, no. I hate this.
Do you want me to do this? Because I don't mind giant ants. I'm actually being serious. Spiders, I don't like. Giant ants, I'm like, whatever.
Do you want to do it? Because the problem
Sure, I can do it.
is I feel like you just leave, like, you'll see 3 paths and you'll just take one and you'll ignore the other ones.
You were going to say because you'll die.
No, I wasn't. I was going to say you don't actually explore the whole place. And it makes me angry.
I'm sorry.
That's a path. Like,
Yeah, but there might be items down here.
Oh, okay, so...
And I don't want to get yelled at.
Well, I'm going to yell at you either way. Don't you know how this works?
No.
Haven't we been to the...
So this looks like the path you have to go.
Haven't we been to the Ainsel River before? Pull up the map real quick.
Maybe?
Yeah, because we were at the Sluice Gate.
So we just didn't go in this entrance.
So I'm wondering what we've missed and what we haven't here, you know?
Right.
Because, yeah, we have been here.
Yeah, I mean, I recognize this.
Isn't this where we came from right now?
Is
Pull
it?
up the map real quick.
No, now we're close to the Ansel River
Sluice Gate.
Sluice Gate.
Alright.
Because I do recognize this area.
Yeah, I recognize some of it too, but we just never went down that direction.
I guess not.
And I saw it on the map, and I just wanted to know what it was. What it looks like.
Well...
Isn't this the place where we fought some of those giant Astal-type guys that were not fully transformed yet?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I don't think we need to go the way you're going. I think
it looks like... It did look like we already went here.
Right, you're going to respawn all the enemies if you do that.
Yeah, because that's the site of grace right there. So let me go down that other path and see if we were down there.
I mean, then we could just leave in a minute, probably.
Yeah.
It's more just like wrapping up loose ends. Before we beat the game, there was also that boss at the top of that mountain we couldn't beat that I thought might be fun to fight.
Okay.
He was like that star beast. Do you remember that?
Yeah, the guy from the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
The Star Beast.
I know of a guy named Star Beast in the Suicide Squad, and you definitely didn't just make that up. I don't even know who you're referring to.
The
Starro.
Yeah, Starro.
Oh. I forgot about that. I love that movie.
That was a good movie. I was very concerned about it going into it.
Oh, jeez. I feel like I recognize this. Do you?
Yeah, I recognize this area.
We were already in here. Let's just not even... Just don't. Let's just leave.
How do I... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
So, let's go to Crumbling Fair Missoula.
But we did them a favor by getting rid of some of those.
Yeah.
Just go left.
Isn't that how you get it there?
No. It's the bridge over there, remember?
No.
Oh, wait.
No, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't know how you get... The Crumbling Fair Missoula is this.
Oh, right.
But I don't know how we get there.
Yeah.